good evening, everyone. Boschel Gymnasium, night 2 of the Pittsfield Sockeye Turkey Tournament. John Hull, myself, Jack Hull, and Tucker Shaw alongside tonight as Charlie's on assignment. Well, he's at a wrestling match in Wood River where Jacob and the guys are starting out their season in wrestling. Last night we had a couple of good games for you. Liberty beat Payson 56-47 in a game that was much closer than it appeared. And Pittsfield, after trailing the first half of the game, beat Western 49-36. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Locations in Pittsfield, Berry, Liberty, and Hannibal, Missouri. Here to help you with your lending and personal banking needs. Friendly service, dedicated loan officers will help you through the buying of a home, opening a business, making a deposit, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Brian Shoemaker is in Beardstown. First game tonight is Western and Camp Point Central. We'll take a break. More comes your way after these.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Your equipment has specific needs based on the work you do and the environment you work in. How you manage the life cycle of your equipment influences your lubricant decisions. Schaefer specialized lubricant products are designed with you in mind. From synthetic engine oils, hydraulic fluids, greases, and gear lubes, our products help you own equipment longer, operate more efficiently, and reduce hassles. Contact local Schaefer representative Jerry Roan at 217-248-7576. That's 217-248-7576 for Jerry Roan and Schaefer Specialized Lubricants.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Gobble, gobble. I'm Casey French with Cascom. Thanksgiving is just around the corner, and your house is going to be full of family, including in-laws and kids. You might just become the turkey if your Wi-Fi, or whatever the hip lingo the kids are calling it, isn't up to par. Call Cascom today and sign up for our gig services for only $99.95 a month for 6 months. Already a customer? Upgrade for only $109.95 a month. Dads who want the game as a side dish, you're welcome. Call today, 1-800-252-1799. And we thank you for trusting us with internet, cable, and phone all year long. Thank you from Cascom.
Your friends at Little Jess Motor Company are proud to sponsor today's halftime show. What do you think of when you think of Black Friday? Well, the biggest deals of the year, of course, and it's no different here at Little Jess. We've saved the best deals of the year for our Black Friday sales event. Right now, we're offering an unheard of 13% off our 24 Jeep Gladiator Nighthawk and get it for just $39,800. Save $5,500 on a new 24 Jeep Compass Latitude Lux and get it for just $28,500 and save up to $12,000 on a new 25 Ram 1500 Crew Cab Bighorn. Hurry in because deals like these only happen once a year and only at Little Jess. Serving Tri-States for 7 decades.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
I want to welcome you back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. So glad you've joined us for basketball action. It was a great football season. We had a really good time bringing you all that action in Pittsfield and Camp Point Central games. And tonight we're going to bring you the Western Wildcats and the Camp Point Central Panthers. Panthers and Wildcats doing battle tonight. James Barnett, a graduate of Berry High School, is the head coach of Camp Point Central. Reese Dunker, a graduate of Western High School, the head coach of the Wildcats. The Wildcats got a game under their belt. The Panthers have gotten 2 practices in in the early going here. If you're in the market for a new home loan, talk to the experts at Great Rivers Bank, locations in Berry, Pittsfield, and Liberty, along with Hannibal, Missouri, serving the entire region and beyond. Check out the online loan applications at greatriversbank.bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. I'm going to guess we'll probably do the national anthem before the first game tonight since Pittsfield's not playing.
That's
so
correct.
Be aware of that. We've got some good guys alongside to work the game tonight. It looks like we see, let's see, Mr. Fessler, or Miss Fessler. Justin Fuller's over there.
Mr. Fessler is down here on the
Donnie
side
Frey.
Yeah.
And to help me with the third guy that worked last night, John.
I don't ever remember his name,
You
Jack.
know him like he's your best friend. But
I
you
see him a lot, but I never do remember his name.
But you don't have any friends. No. Exactly. Camp Point Central has had 2 basketball practices after finishing football. We'll see how things work with them. They've got some pretty decent size out here this year, and we'll tell you about that. On the western side, they got a big man in the middle and the 6'5" man in Orr, and I was really impressed with their youngsters last night and how hard they played. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We are glad you've joined us. 2 games coming your way tonight. The second game, Porta will get to see for the first time. Petersburg Porta and Stephen Price and Payson, who played last night also. That's our 2 tonight. We'll take a break. More comes your way on the pregame show after these.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate. Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Kramberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
Before I started at DOT, like a real low point in my life, I just lost my house and I just wanted something to get myself back on my feet. I met a driver named John and he was like, man, come to DOT. They'll pay for your school, they'll pay for your CDLs. I applied and ever since then I've been very grateful. Since I've been here, I've had the opportunity to save money to buy me a home within the next couple of months. It's definitely been great. When my life needed direction, I took the wheel.
Are you planning on building? Let Pike County Lumber help. Whether it's big or small, we have everything you need. We carry all building materials like siding, roofing, cabinets, decking, doors, and windows, just to name a few. We also have plumbing and electrical supplies along with tools. From building your shop, your brand new home, or kitchen and bath remodel, Pike County Lumber is here to help. We're family owned for 3 generations. Pike County Lumber. For all your building needs, come see us in Pittsfield.
Back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show here from Volschel Gymnasium. Somebody asked me last night, what is Volschel Gymnasium? And I said, well, Harold Volschel was a longtime administrator here in the school system, and they named the gym after him. They named the football field after Glenn C. Smith, and then after that you had Deke Pollard and Dave Bennett come along, and I guess you could name like the field and the floor after those two. But it's what happens when you name something early, but a lot of people don't know who Harold Volschel is, and that's who it was.
From the 40s to the 60s, I believe he was the superintendent at Pittsfield.
I think he hired Harry Waggy at Nebo, in fact, John.
He probably could have.
So how about that? That's a little bit of something you didn't know before, maybe, folks.
Something to be proud of.
Yeah. This is the pregame show. We'll have starting lineups, and I think the national anthem. Decent crowd on hand on both sides tonight for this early game. Had a good crowd with Liberty and Payson last night. That was a game that I hated to see happen that early in the tournament. They usually played the second game of the second night when Pittsfield didn't play, but all that's out the door. Camp Point Central hasn't been here for about 3 years, John, because they've been busy playing football.
I wondered if they were going to make it this year, but they did, unfortunately, have to come and play basketball instead of practicing football for one more week.
But a really good season for them. Congratulations. Western's young guys, they really impressed us last night.
Yeah, they've definitely got athletes in that freshman class, and it'll be interesting to see how they develop along the way in the system with some pretty athletic freshmen and then some seniors.
Camp Point Central on the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 freshmen out for basketball. Not all of them are dressed tonight, but that's a pretty good load of freshmen out there too.
I'm going to guess some of them are over to our right. Jack.
They are. They're the camera people tonight.
Yeah, but a lot of freshmen out. That's good to see from a school in Camp Point Central also.
Lost Nick Moore last year, who was an integral part of a lot of things. Drew Pavin also had that quickness from those guys along with Gavin Blewett. So pretty good losses for them in points as it goes. Camp Point Central will have to depend on Caden Niekamp and Elijah Gittenbacher to kind of lead the way with these guys like they did in football. On the Western side, really impressed last night with Noah Fessler. Hopefully that ankle he turned last night won't be a problem for him. They will be without one of their starters, as they have a rule about if you get a technical, you don't play the next game. And I can appreciate that, but we hate missing out getting to see that young man play. But, rules are rules, and everybody knows them going in. And Reese Dunker really doing a nice job as a young coach in his second year trying to build this program too, I do believe. And your thoughts on that, John?
Yeah, I mean, I have no issue with that. Also, Western tonight without Dylan Ross, as he turned an ankle very early in the game, came back in. And I think when it was loose, he was probably okay, but I'm going to guess it pretty well tightened up. And he was limping pretty strongly on it here as he walked in tonight.
Yep. Andy Eiler is the assistant coach for James Barnett. Andy's had a couple of young men come through the program. Reese Dunker's got his dad on the bench with him, so it's kind of a family affair with James Barnett, a Berry graduate. We'll take a break, come back, get ready for the rest of the pregame on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. You've tried it, I've tried it, everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke, it's time to eat. Yum! 217-922-0067.
Hi, my name's Sierra Burns here with Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, your low overhead dealership. We have new and used Lincoln Corsairs, Nautiluses, and even the Navigator. Come on out and see our new Lincolns for your next luxury vehicle.
Griffin Signs in Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs in Time. Call 217-228-7470.
Beard Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, proudly serving farmers since 1937. We know how important it is to your operation to keep you running. 4 convenient locations in Ashland, Arnsville, Pittsfield, and Hannibal, Missouri. Beard Implement Company, our people, your advantage.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield. Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Want to remind you of a couple things. If you notice the basketballs this year, they're a brighter, lighter orange color. The IHSA came up with that rule. I guess that means everybody had to buy new girls and new boys basketballs for warm-ups and for game balls. So that's something different. Second year of the 5 fouls in a quarter, and you only shoot 2 free throws. There's no 1-and-1s at all during a basketball game now. There is an and one if you make a bucket, and you can still shoot 3 if you're fouled behind the arc. But other than that, not a lot of really big rule changes. There's a flop warning, which we saw Doug Elledge give last night, and if you do it again, it's a technical, some protection things. Still haven't put that little half arc in the paint yet, and I wish they would, John. I think it'd make it a lot better.
Yeah, I think it adds to things, and it gives you a lot more ability to say, hey, this is or this isn't. The one difficulty in that is you've got to make sure that you've got somebody watching it all the time, because high school basketball does not have replay like you'd have in college and in the professional way.
Well, with 3 officials, you can see just about everything. And, of course, if you can't see from the floor, you can always sit in the stands, because lots of people seem to be able to see from up there with no problem at all, right?
Yeah, they tend to try to help their referees a lot.
About a minute left in the pregame. The Panthers are coming to their bench as we get things ready to go tonight. And on the other side, here come the Western Wildcats, and hopefully all the fans will find a seat here pretty quick, and you'll be able to see our cameras working throughout the night. Also, we may have to raise them up a little bit as these guys are all kind of wandering around, but still don't see the singers out here. And I don't see.
Yeah, they're right here.
Ah, there they are.
They were hiding right there.
They're going to come in front of the scorer's bench tonight, apparently, huh?
I have no idea. But
so we are ready for the national anthem by YouTube standards. We have to go back to the studios. And so the Armed Forces Band will play our national anthem. We'll come back with the starting lineups and the play-by-play on Central Illinois Sports right after these.
Absolutely nobody wants to hear that on Christmas morning, but if you're shopping for kids of any age, your local Farm Home Supply can help because we have them on sale. Wide variety of toys, including some of the trendy ones like Care Bears. We're bringing them back for under $13. Then Pokemon and Pokemon cards, they never go away. We got these under $5. Then all Hasbro games, board games are 20% off. That's fun for all ages and families. And take your pick from these huge plush animals. They're under $15. And yes, your local Farm Home Supply does carry Squishmallows. These are under $12.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
It's time for our starting lineups tonight, brought to you by Farm and Home Supply. Farm and Home Supply, from snacks and hoodies to power tools and lawn chairs. No other place has it all like your local Farm and Home Supply store. The Central Panthers, James Barnett, their head coach, Andy Eiler, the assistant, will start the following. At one guard, he's the sophomore, 5'9", number 10, Cruz Miles. At another guard, he's a sophomore, 5'9", and number 30 is Briggs Wiskirchen. At a forward, he's 6 foot tall and a junior, number 32, Caden Niekamp. At another forward, he is a sophomore, 6'3", number 34, Evan Walker. And the fifth starter is the 6'2" senior, number 33, Elijah Genenbacher. Walker, Genenbacher, Niekamp, along with Wiskirchen and Miles are the starters. Western Wildcats, Reese Dunker is their head coach, and their starters are like this. At one guard, a freshman, 6 foot tall, number 11, Colin Forbes. At a forward, he is 6 foot tall and a sophomore, Orion Bowen, who wears the number 12. The third starter tonight plays point. He's a freshman, 5'11", had a nice game last night, number 22, Noah Fessler. Isaac Covington gives them some size underneath, wears the number 23. He's a senior at 6'2", and the big man in the middle, number 32, Damian Orr, 6'5", and a junior. Orr, Covington, along with Fessler, Bowen, and Forbes. As we get ready to go tonight, it'll be Evan Walker jumping on one side. And who's going to step in the circle on the other side? Orion Bowen. O-R-I-O-N. We are ready to go. Don Frey throws it up. Tip controlled by nobody. The Panthers touched it. And they're going to give the ball to Western to start things off, as they should. Western is the home team tonight, just underway. No time clicked off the clock. And inbounding the ball is Covington. Covington gets the ball in the backcourt to Fessler. Fessler looks on the right-hand side, finds Bowen there. Eyes it in the man-to-man. The Panthers got some pretty good size with Walker underneath there, but Orr's 6'5". On the wing is Forbes with it. Cross-court to Bowen. Looks down low to the big man in Orr, but turns it down there. They rotate it around to Fessler. Fessler works on the right-hand side against the good defense of Wiskirchen. Now with the ball is Forbes. Gets it down low to Orr. Back out with the ball is Forbes. Tries to cross-court it. Almost lost, but runs it back down. Bowen will run it down there. Works left-hand side. Cut off. Long step. Nothing there. Works the baseline. Cut off in the corner that time by Wiskirchen. Inside, Bowen goes to the bucket. Up and good. Bowen's got our first 2 points of the night, and it's a 2-0 lead in the early going. With the ball out front is Cruz Miles. He gets the ball to Niekamp. Now goes across to Wiskirchen, to Genenbacher, back over to Miles. Ball taken away, turnover Panthers, and now a foul on the Panthers in the early going.
That foul is going to be the first of the night.
Walker, John.
Walker's first foul.
Bringing the ball in the front court is Fessler. No score, or 2-0 in the first part of the ball game on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Bowen with those 2 points on the dribble. Draws Genenbacher. Close to 5, almost loses it. Ball tipped away. Now recovered by Covington. Back out top of the key, Forbes. Forbes with the basketball, and he'll back it back out as he works against Miles, and now a travel and a turnover on each team in the early going. The Panthers have not shot the ball yet in the first 6:26 of the ball game. It'll be Niekamp inbounding the ball, and he'll get the ball to Miles. Cruz Miles now to Genenbacher. Works on the sideline. Back out to Miles. He'll throw it across to Wiskirchen. Now back to Ginenbacher. Has trouble with the catch. Recovers there. He likes to shoot the three, does the big man. Corner, Miles. Bouncing down low. Walker back out. Miles, three. In and out, no good. Rebound down low. That's to Wiskirchen. Back out Ginenbacher. Turns down the three, but drags the foot. And the second turnover against the Panthers in the early going here.
He was just a little indecisive there about what he wanted to do and just dragged the foot along the way.
So why isn't this ball oval shaped? I don't understand it.
It's the wrong color, Coach.
Under 6 minutes left, first quarter, 2-0 Western in the early going. Forbes has the ball taken away and a turnover the second against the Wildcats. Wanting to run is Ginenbacher. Left-hand layup up and good. And we're tied at 2 in the early going here on the Ginenbacher runner on the left-hand side. 2-2 on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Fessler with it. He's going to be fouled by Wiskirchen.
That'll be Wiskirchen's first foul, team's second against Camp Point Central. And ball out of bounds on the sideline in front of the Camp Point bench for Western.
Neither team wants you to call it too tight tonight because their benches aren't super deep. Fessler with it out front. He backs it back out. Now he'll resettle against Wiskirchen. Left-hand side, Bowen. Tries to hand the ball off to Fessler, and the ball bounces away, and Fessler runs it down. Now to Bowen, who wants a little one-on-one. Covington with the touch out front. Tries to work against Niekamp. Niekamp said, I can't tackle him, so I got to guard him. Back out front, Bowen. Back behind the arc. Covington tries to go across the middle. Might have got by with steps. Forbes back out Covington. Thought about the three. Now to Bowen on the right side. Very deliberate offense in the early going. Left-hand side, Fessler fakes, gets to the wing. Back out to Bowen. Bowen tries to work across the middle. Ball loose. Almost a tie-up. Ball goes off of Camp Point Central, they say. And it will remain Western basketball. Into the ball game comes Luke Ippenson for the first time. He'll sit Wiskirchen down. Ippenson, 6 foot and a freshman. His big brother played for a long time for the Panthers. Ball comes all the way out to the front. Covington lets it go, but instead Caden Niekamp hustles and steals it away. Down low, shot up and good by Walker, and the Panthers give us our first lead change of the ball game. 4-2 Panthers at the 4:29 mark of the first quarter of play. With the ball on the left-hand side, Fessler puts it up. Walker had the board. Now Niekamp had it. People fighting for the ball, out of bounds. Looked like Western's man was laying on the sidelines. What are they going to call? No, they're going to give it back to Western. I'm surprised, John.
I thought the same thing. I thought Western's man was laying on the sideline out of bounds, and so he was the last man to touch it out.
4:19 left first quarter, 4-2. Panthers in the early going here on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Fessler with the dribble. Now to Bowen. Waiting to check in on the next dead ball is Riley Kendrick. Bowen tries the crossover, cut off by Ginenbacher. Good defense by the Panthers. Covington, now to Fessler. Works on the pick to Bowen. Long step, free throw line, shot up. It's no good. Rebound, Caden Niekamp, his first of the night. Panthers shooting for their biggest lead as they lead 4-2 in the early going here. Niekamp, left-hand side, Ippenson. One dribble there in the corner. That's to Walker. Back out Ippenson, rolls it around Niekamp, now to Miles. Back out to Niekamp, top of the key. Caden's 6 foot tall now. He was about 5'9" last year basketball season. Ippenson gives him some good size. Across the middle, Miles. Bounces down low to Walker, off the window and good. Nice little give and go there. And 4 points for him, 6-2, the biggest lead now for the Panthers. They had a nice rotation that time. You'd have thought Todd Plattner was coaching with that offense. Ippenson works against Fessler. Fessler trying to drive inside, has a little trouble. Back out to Bowen. Bowen works right side corner. Back out Fessler. Now to Covington. Gives it to Fessler. Having a little trouble breaking across that man-to-man. It looks like a zone, but it's not. And the ball thrown out of bounds, and that'll be turnover number 3 against the Wildcats. Here comes Tate Eichen into the game as Ippenson sits down. All these guys need a little breathing room, and we've got a timeout for Western. It's an Adams Fiber timeout. 2:51 left first quarter, 6-2. Camp Point Central back after this. Helena Agri, Camp Point, Illinois, is a proud sponsor of the broadcast of Central Illinois Athletics. For all your seed, fertilizer, and chemical needs, the experts at Helena Agri, Brian Obert, Dustin Roskamp, and Matt Hughes, are the guys to call. Let them show you the best seed, fertilizer, and ag chemicals to make your farming operation a success. Call 217-593-7761. That's 593-7761 for Helena Agri of Camp Point.
Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com.
Top-notch local computer sales and repairs. Adams Experts, your go-to when your computer goes down. 217-214-3423. Western calls a timeout. Panthers with a 6-2 lead in the basketball to 2:45 mark of the first quarter. Eichen on the wing. One dribble, pulls it out, throws it to Walker in the corner. Back out to Eichen, rotate Niekamp. Now they get the ball down to Wiskirchen. To Walker, back to Wiskirchen, tries a little move as he works against Fessler. Wiskirchen will leave it off to Tate Eichen, the junior. Now to Ginnenbacher. Ginnenbacher maintains dribble, corner, Wiskirchen, three, up, no good. Bowen with the rebound. His first, wants to run, cut off by Niekamp. Back out Fessler, now left-hand side with the ball is Kendrick. He'll get it over to Forbes. Or is it just Forbes?
Forbes, it's Forbes.
Oh, is it?
It is Forbes.
Looks like Forbes, but Forbes we'll call it. He's got the ball, and he'll maintain the dribble. We're under 2 minutes left first quarter. A little slow start. 6 o'clock game. Ginnenbacher with the steal. Has trouble with the ball, but that's because he's hacked on the play. And Forbes, the before mentioned, is going to be the guilty party, I believe.
That'll be the first foul against Western, Forbes' first foul, and it'll be ball out of bounds on the far side to Central.
Or into the game. Forbes sits down. On the other side, the Panthers send in Corbin Hoosier. It's a good name for a basketball player. You know, those Hoosiers, that was a good movie and a good basketball movie. Out front, Wiskirchen with it. Right-hand side, Ginnenbacher. Now throws it left-hand side, Wiskirchen. Tries to work baseline, scoop up, good. Nice job by Briggs Wiskirchen. His first two and an 8-2 lead, the biggest of the game.
Nice little move under the basket there for Wiskirchen.
It was a nice move. Back the other way, Western. Orr has to go down and save it. Now to Fessler. Now back out top of the key, and we'll regain and see what's going on the right side with Fessler. Covington on the dribble. They just have not gotten the ball much past the wings tonight, have they, John?
Just haven't been able to find flow on that offense so far.
For sure. With the ball now.
Kendrick.
In the corner is Bowen. Drives to the bucket. Avoids contact. Puts it up. He's got all four for his team. And it's an 8-4 lead after an 8-0 run by Camp Point Central. The other way with it is Eichen, I should say. Ginnenbacher. Corner three by Wiskirchen. No good. I'll get it, Johnny. Now Orr. Ball on the floor. Fighting for it. Bowen comes away. Works on the right-hand side. Back out top of the key. With the ball was Kendrick. Throws it over to Fessler. With 19 seconds left, his coach would like for them to shoot the final shot of the quarter. Gets it down in the corner to Kendrick. Down low, Bowen. Window up and good. All 6 for them in the quarter at the 7-second mark. Panthers need to hustle. Corner, Eichen, not in any hurry. 2 seconds left. Kick ball, 9/10 of a second. We'll see what happens with all that.
9/10 long enough for a catch and shoot, so you got to get it off right away, but you can catch and shoot, don't have to tip.
Ginnenbacher will get the ball in. They'll have to be quick. Up. Walker, turnaround, shot. No good. And they would have counted it. 8-6 Panthers after 1. Second quarter play-by-play in a minute.
Aches and pains are a normal part of life, but when they become too much, we have a team of orthopedic surgeons ready to give you relief. The need for joint replacements continue to rise, and our team stays up to date with the latest technology and robotic solutions. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. We've got you covered from head to toe.
When you're ready to restock your pantry, go to Kay's Family Food in Camp Point, Illinois. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. through 8 p.m. Be proud, Camp Point area. Kay's Family Food is the only locally owned grocery store in Adams County outside Quincy. Delicious donuts daily, great lunch specials, fresh cut meats, fresh produce. Kay's Family Food are committed to the area and the school. When you support your local store, they can support you and your school and community. When you need to restock, think of Kay's Family Food, 593-6814. Panthers lead at 8-6 after one quarter. Bowen's got all 6 for Western. 4 points for Evan Walker. On the other side, it'll be Panther basketball. They'll have Ippenson out there. Also at a guard is Cruz Miles. We see Caden Niekamp, Wiskirchen, and the fifth man, a new man into the ball game, and Colin Bachhold, the freshman. Get it down to Bachhold. One dribble, back out to Miles. Corner, Wiskirchen, high above his head. Look down low to the big man in Bachhold. Turned it down there, Ippenson. One bounce, ball tossed down low, out of bounds. It'll remain Panther basketball. And nice hustle by Kendrick that time, trying to do something with it.
Got his hands on it, just couldn't quite corral it before he was out of bounds.
Bachhold trying to inbound it. Gets it out to Wiskirchen. For a three, out front, in and out, no good. Ball bounces around, still loose, taken by Covington. Covington's first board of the night. His team shooting for a tie or the lead. Fessler out there with Kendrick or Bowen, and the fifth man is Covington. Bowen with it right side. Now to Fessler. Slow offense on both sides in the early going. Orr gets it out front, hands it to Bowen. Back out to Fessler. Both teams trying to get down low, and Bowen's had success 3 times getting down low and making layups. They get the ball to Covington. Ball knocked away. Covington runs it back down. Looks for help. Back out to Fessler. Works on the right-hand side. Back out across the middle. Girls, wait till the clock stops. Bowen, left-hand side.
Got places to go.
6:40 left in the quarter, no score. Now a three-pointer up by Kendrick. In and out, no good. Rebound comes off Wiskirchen the other way. His first. Works it right-hand side. Does Ippenson. With the ball is Cruz Miles. Now he'll get it over to Ippenson. Back in the corner, Miles. Looks down low, finally gets it down low to the big man in Bachhold. Miles tries to drive down low, and he'll go to the free throw line as he's hacked in the act by one of the Wildcats.
That'll be
Fessler.
Yeah, Fessler's first and the team first. I thought it was Bowen actually, but it was Fessler there. So
first free throws of the night, John.
8-6 the score, 6:11 to go in the first half of play. Camp Point Central with the 2-point lead. They've led by as many as 4 in the game. Miles trying to extend that. His first is up and good. Makes it 9-6 now.
Bowlers Universe, come out and enjoy the fun at the Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield Monday through Thursday, 11 to 10. Friday, 11 to midnight. Saturday, 4 to midnight. Burgers, great drafts, pizza, food, fun, friends at the Bowlers Universe.
He'll get another here. His second is up, a high archer, and it's also good. Makes it 10-6, ties their biggest lead at 4.
With the ball at the top of the key is Forbes. He'll work against the man-to-man of the Panthers. James Barnett likes the man-to-man. Now to Bowen, and a travel against Western. Second turnover, or the first turnover of the second quarter, 4th of the game on the Wildcats.
That time Forbes just picked up 1 foot and then the other, and just...
Some people call that a dance.
Easy to happen.
Yeah. I never could do that, so I wasn't much of a dancer. Bachhold, the freshman. Ippenson, ball taken away by Bowen on the turnover. Larceny misses a layup, and he really couldn't touch the ball there because he hadn't reestablished, but he did. Panthers have the ball front court. Ginnenbacher with it out there. Elijah hasn't really looked to shoot yet. Now to Ippenson. Back to Ginenbacher, and that pass was higher than any Ginenbacher throughout the football season. And it goes out of play for the turnover, the 4th of the night against the Panthers.
Well, I'm just going to have to grow a lot to catch that one, Jack.
He didn't miss many receivers quite that bad. Covington sits down. Let's see, Forbes, Orr, Bowen, Kendrick, and Fessler out there. On the other side, Ippenson sits down. And Tate Eichen back into the game. 10-6, the lead by the Camp Point Central Panthers.
The clock is not running
now
right
Bowen.
now.
Shot up, no good. Rebound comes the other way, and the clock's still not running.
It is not.
Now it is.
There
Somebody noticed it. Come on, Rick. Get your batteries changed. Ginenbacher back out. Shot 3 up, good by Cruz Miles. He's got 5 and the lead's 13-6. That's the biggest of the ball game. Fessler on the dribble. They'll need to pick the offense up a little bit. Each possession's been about 40 seconds long. Bowen looking down low, but without Case and Tobias, it's tough. Orr hands the ball back off Kendrick. Ball taken away by Niekamp, and the 5th turnover on Western. Ginenbacher front court across the timeline. Works right side, tries a spin move, gets it back out to Miles. Miles gets the ball to Eichen. Eichen across to Ginenbacher. 4:45 left in the half, 13-6 on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Ginenbacher had to make a high catch again. He said, guys, I'm not that big. Bachhold tries to work down low. Not Bachhold, that's Walker. And he's fouled on the way to the basket.
That foul is going to go against Orr. That's his first and the team's second.
Covington wanting to come into the game. He'll set Orr down. Orr is a big man. Covington a little bit more of a move. Miles throws the ball right at Niecamp's feet, and that'll be over and back at a turnover in the Panthers, their 5th. And those things are going to happen in the early going. Payson and Porta in the second game tonight. We'll get a chance to see the Blue Jays for the first time. 7 shots by Western, 10 by the Panthers. Panthers are 5 of 10, Western 3 of 7. And Western wants a timeout. Timeout on the court. It's an Adams Fiber timeout. We'll take it too. 13-6 Panthers back after this. Petty Construction and owner Joe Petty, specializing in commercial and residential roofing systems. They design, build new homes and additions and renovations to your home. Interior and exterior renovations are their specialty. Petty Construction and Joe Petty have the experience in building you are looking for. Call 217-779-6384 or on the web at joe.petty@pettyconstruction.com. Building your community one job at a time. Well, here it's Western and Camp Point Central. On the other side, West Central and Hardham are getting ready to play at Beardstown. Brown County got their first win of the season over Southeastern. That young group with Jeff Bothorst going to be a handful. Panthers out there with Miles, Ginenbacher, Niekamp, Walker, and Tate Eichen. They're probably bigger than they've been for a while, John.
They're big.
Fessler with the ball in the backcourt with Kendrick, Bowen, Covington, and the 5th man is Forbes. He's got the ball right now. Down goes Ginenbacher. Bowen tries to go down low, and a foul on the play. And 2 free throws for Western. I don't know what happened with Ginenbacher there. He didn't fall down that quick.
Going to go against Evan Walker. That'll be his first and the team first of the quarter.
I have him for 2.
And I lied, Jack. It's not him. It's Eichen instead.
Wow.
It is his first, though.
I'll be darned.
And Bowen to the free throw line, I know. That was not who I expected. First one up for Bowen is a little long, no good.
Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper. Read all about it, serving Pike County since 1991. Check it out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you.
Bowen a little frustrated with himself after that first miss. His second's up and a little too long also. And rebound comes down to Walker.
0 for 2 from the free throw lines, Western. They have not scored in a while. They actually had an 8-6. They trailed 8-6 and haven't scored since then, middle of the first quarter. 4 minutes left, second quarter. Down low, Walker puts up a shot, no good. Niekamp keeps it alive. Ginenbacher runs it down. Corner, Wiskirchen. Back out to Niekamp. He and Ginenbacher were the leading tacklers 2 years ago and last year and this year. Now Ginenbacher, tough pass from Wiskirchen. At the elbow, shot up, in, out, no good. Rebound, Walker had it for a moment, and they're going to give the ball to Western.
Must have been off of Walker there.
Yep.
So.
Orr's going to come into the game. Who will he sit down? He'll sit down Kendrick. 3:37 left in the half, 13-6. Panthers with the lead here. Pittsfield had a lot more trouble with this Western squad than Central has. Central hasn't looked real great so far. Bowen tries to take the shot, but he travels first. 6 turnover against Western, 5 on Camp Point Central. And referee picks up silver dollar in the middle of the floor. No, I don't think it was. Panthers with the basketball. Cruz Miles, the 5'9" sophomore, has the basketball out front. Wiskirchen back to Miles. Works at the free throw line, gets the ball down low. Walker, but he's going to travel first, and the two teams exchange turnovers.
The pass led him by about a step too far, and he kind of got it and just was kind of in between steps.
Not much scoring in the first 4 minutes of the second quarter. It was 8-6 after one quarter, and 5 points by the Panthers is it. Down low, Fessler puts up the shot, no good. Rebound comes off to Ginenbacher. His third, coast to coast. Runner won't fall, fighting for the ball. Knocked out of bounds by Western. It'll remain Camp Point Central basketball. 2:53 left in the half. Walker wants to inbounds, gets it out to Wiskirchen. One dribble, now to Ginenbacher, behind the arc, wide open, daring him to shoot, so he says, okay, I will, and misses it. Rebound, Caden Niekamp. When you got Niekamp down there, you can do that. Back out, Wiskirchen. He'll try the three, in and out, no good. Rebound fought for, this time Orr does a nice job boxing out and gets his second board. Here we go the other way. Western trying to get a score. Fessler swings the elbows. Wiskirchen trying to cause trouble. Now into the double team. Got it caught on his elbow. Now Ginenbacher fights for the ball and has it on the turnover by Western. Their 7th, 4th of the quarter.
That's a hustle turnover there.
3-pointer by Cruz Miles. Misses everything. He'll step on the line and shoot a 2. It's no good, and the rebound comes off to Forbes, and on the aggressive play by the Panthers, they'll pick up a foul.
That'll be a foul on Wiskirchen. That's his second and the team's second. His team's second.
Okie dokie.
Ball out of bounds, length of the court to go for Western.
Under 2 minutes left in the quarter. Western trailing 13-6 on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Forbes with the ball. Not much ball movement by Western right now. Now Fessler. Who's the new man in there? That is Hunter Having. Or Having. We'll call him Hunter Having. Back out Forbes, top of the key. Works right-hand side. Ball taken away by Miles, and he completes the deal, and then it's going to be fouled on the play on a trip by one of the Western Wildcats.
That foul will be Forbes's. It'll be his second, team third.
And the Panthers want the Adams Fiber timeout. Follow the fiber.net. Reliable, worry-free internet that doesn't buffer, can handle whatever life throws at you. We're back with more after these.
At Farmers State Bank at Camp Point, we're proud to have been a part of our community for over a century, supporting families, athletes, and fans every step of the way. Just like your favorite Panthers team, we're dedicated to giving our best. With over 100 banks and ATMs throughout the area, we're here to help you on and off the field, no matter where the game takes you. So whether you're cheering in the stands, traveling to the next big game, or just supporting your community, trust Farmers State Bank of Camp Point to be with you all the way. Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, where tradition means hometown pride.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
1:22 left in the first half of play. Panthers lead it 13-6. And we've got 1:22 left in the quarter. Niekamp inbounds the ball to Miles. Back to Niekamp. Hands it off to Ippenson. Down in the corner, Walker. Ginenbacher posting up. Tries a little move. Back out Ippenson behind the arc for three. In and out, no good. Ball tipped away. Walker had it for a minute, but Covington comes away with it. Now on the left-hand side with the ball is Bowen. I want to tell you that Dwight Flint's out there too. Bowen goes to the basket, and he's going to be called for steps as he got a little bit out of control there.
Kind of tried to drive through a double team, triple team, and just couldn't get it done there.
I said, man, do those guys play football or something? 50 seconds left in the quarter. 13-6. It's been that way for a long time. Ginenbacher down to Walker. Little give and go. Back to Ginenbacher. Thought about the three. Drives inside. Puts a layup up. Gets his own rebound. Looks for space. Back out top of the key. For a three. In and out. No good. That was Caden Niekamp shooting it. And he scratches his head and said, I tackle people much better than that. 20 seconds left in the quarter. Looking for points is Wester. Long drag with the foot is Flint. Gets it out to Fessler. Works off the pick by Havey. Fessler looks inside. Can't get the shot off. Now back out top of the key with 6-5-4. Flint with it. In trouble to Bowen. He'll throw up a prayer at the buzzer. It's no good. We played a half. Western shut out in the second quarter. They trail 13-6 at halftime. We'll be back on the Little Jets, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram halftime show. More comes your way after this.
Your friends at Little Jets Motor Company are proud to sponsor today's halftime show. What do you think of when you think of Black Friday? Well, the biggest deals of the year, of course, and it's no different here at Little Jess. We've saved the best deals of the year for our Black Friday sales event. Right now, we're offering an unheard of 13% off our 24 Jeep Gladiator Nighthawk and get it for just $39,800. Save $5,500 on a new 24 Jeep Compass Latitude Lux and get it for just $28,500 and save up to $12,000 on a new 25 Ram 1500 Crew Cab Bighorn. Hurry in because deals like these only happen once a year and only at Little Jess. Serving Tri-States for 7 decades.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
Stotzi Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotzi Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotzi Automotive and Tire.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
I'm Chris Nichols with PCRE Real Estate and Auction here in Pittsfield. For 15 years now, I've been specializing in selling farmland and hunting properties along with homes and commercial real estate. Whether it's helping a seller get a premium price out of their home or assisting a buyer to find the farm of their dreams, I pride myself on providing elite customer service. Give me a call today at 217-473-3777 if I can help with any of your real estate needs. Or feel free to jump on our website at pcrerealestate.com.
Best Systems Auto Sales, located at 802 West Washington Street in Pittsfield between Best Systems Car Wash and O'Reilly Auto Parts, is the place to go for your next pre-owned vehicle purchase. Check out this deal from Best Systems Auto Sales. This 2019 Jeep Compass Limited is priced to sell at just $22,500. With only 29,000 miles, leather interior, and new tires, this vehicle is ready to roll off the lot today. Contact Best Systems Auto Sales to take a test drive. 217-939-7664.
Well, the first basket of the game was scored by Western's Bowen, and they scored 6 in the first quarter, trailed 8-6. They trailed 13-6 here at halftime. 9 turnovers on Western, 6 on the Panthers. Foul situation, 2 on Colin Forbes, and 1 foul on Noah Fessler, 1 foul on Damian Orr. On the Camp Point Central side, 2 fouls on Briggs Wiskirchen, a single foul on Evan Walker, and 1 on Tate Eichen. It's 13-6 in favor of Camp Point Central over Western. Each team looking for their first win of the season. This is the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram halftime show. We'll take a break. Individual scoring, shooting percentages, and more come your way after these.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Brian Dickut Trucking, LLC has been in business since 1995. Brian Dickut Trucking offers hauling of liquid and dry fertilizer, grain, rock, feed, lime, with local and long-distance hauling. Brian Dickut Trucking is located at 1878 East 2100 Street, Camp Point. Call them at 217-257-8302. That's 257-8302. Long dumps, short dumps, hoppers, and tanks. When you need it hauled, trust the experts at Brian Dickut Trucking, LLC in Camp Point. They deliver.
For delicious, authentic Italian pizza and pasta, it's Gianni's Pizza on the Square in Pittsfield. From delicious appetizers to a wide selection of specialty pizzas and pastas, Gianni's has something everyone will enjoy. Take advantage of the Gianni's Pizza Special, where you can order any extra large pizza and receive a free small one-topping pizza. For carryout or delivery, call 285-4002. That's 285-4002 for Gianni's Pizza on the Square in Pittsfield.
Your Jeep, truck, and SUV are only as good as the tires and rims they run on. On or off-road, go full throttle.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. You know, they're in Quincy, Illinois, family-owned and operated, started out in Camp Point. Their staff will make the car buying process simple, ensuring each customer's needs are satisfied. Learn more at littlejessmotor.com or stop by and see them at 3431 Main Street in Quincy. Thank them for all they do. Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank here to help you with all your auto, residential, and commercial loan needs. Call Damon at 217-285-4404. The PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard, 13-6 in favor of the Panthers. Western is 3 of 9 from the field, 30%, 0 of 2 from the arc, and 0 of 2 from the free throw line, led in scoring, and their only scorer of the night is Orion Bowen. He has all 6 of their points. Panthers are 5 of 17, shooting at a 27% clip. They are 1 of 9 from the arc at 15%, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. In the first half, 5 points by Cruz Miles, 4 points by Evan Walker, 2 from Elijah Ginnenbacher, and Briggs Wiskirchen has 2 for their total of 13. They've turned it over 6 times. Western 9 in the first half. No significant rebounding to tell you about in the first half of this one. This is the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram halftime show. Central of Camp Point leads 13-6 over the Western Wildcats of the Barry Kinderhook area. We'll take the break. More comes your way after these. It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Kaylee Fessler. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this season. If you're looking to get team shirts or spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square feet of retail space, so pop in and see what we have to offer. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and banners. The Walker family has proudly owned and operated Press Yours On You for over 18 years. Being a small-town business, our goal is customer satisfaction. We would like to thank everyone who has supported us. As always, thank you for supporting local.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC. Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com. Real Net and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield across from the airport. Real Net and Twine is your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and so much more. Stop by and see them, or give them a call at 285-5013. Rick, Tracy, and the gang at Real Net and Twine. And Pike County Concrete, when you're in need of concrete for your next job, give Pike County Concrete a call, 285-5548, Pittsfield and Jacksonville. Camp Point Central is the team on defense in this, starting the third quarter. Western will have the basketball. Forbes and Fessler out there with Orr, Bowen, and Covington. Niekamp, Ginnenbacher, along with Wiskirchen, Cruz Miles, and Walker, original starters on both teams out there right now. Western with the basketball underway, third quarter, 8 minutes on the clock. Down low, Forbes, shot up, blocked by Niekamp. Ball ripped away by Miles, and he's got another rebound. Get the ball front court, Niekamp, now to Wiskirchen. Maintains the dribble, in the corner, Walker. Ginnenbacher trying to post off. Hard pass across to Miles. Down low, Walker. Shot up, no good, but the swat's going to be a foul, and I think that'll be on Fessler.
And it will be. That'll be his second and the team first of the quarter. Walker to the free throw line, shooting a couple. 13-6 the score. Camp Point Central with the 7-point lead. 7:34 to go in the third quarter play. 7 is their biggest lead. Make it 8 now.
Waters Concrete. Tim Waters offering quality concrete for your new builds, driveways, decorative patios, sidewalks, anything with concrete. 309-252-1052.
He makes them both, makes it 15-6, 9-point lead now.
Walker likes the free throws, makes them both. He's got 6. And the biggest lead is right now at 9. Western hasn't scored for a while. Turnover against Western, kind of unforced. They get the ball to Ginnenbacher across the middle. He'll dribble out of trouble. Back out to Miles. Looks to cross court it to Niekamp. Now to Wiskirchen as Niekamp broke towards the basket. Corner, Miles. He looks little, doesn't he?
Compared to everybody else on their team.
Ball tipped away. Cruz Miles doing a nice job playing the point. Into the game comes Kendrick as he'll set Forbes down for Reese Dunker's squad. Ginnenbacher looking. He'll throw it back court to Miles. Walks it across the timeline. His team leads 15-6 with 7 minutes left third quarter. Ginnenbacher maintains the dribble. Had Wiskirchen for a minute. Down the corner, Wiskirchen loses his footing and falls down, loses the ball out of bounds. 8th turnover against the Panthers. James Barnett is patient, but he gets his point across. Does a nice job coaching this squad. So does Reese Dunker on the other side. Fessler working right side. Covington couldn't get open against the man-to-man as Wiskirchen in the pocket of Fessler. Now to Kendrick, out front Orr. Orr hands the ball off to Fessler. Fessler works left-hand side. Fakes, can't get the shot away. Back out to Kendrick. Now works to Bowen. Bowen's very active with the ball, wants people to clear out and see what he can do. 6:20 left in the quarter. Maintains the dribble to Orr. Orr needs some help. Back out to Bowen. Spot up 3 out front. In and out, no good. Ball comes off to Covington. It's loose. Now Fessler will rip it away. Jump ball, alternating possession. It'll go the way of the Panthers. Not a turnover. That's on a rebound. 6:07 left in the quarter. 2 points have been scored. Those by the Panthers. No points for Western since the first quarter. West Central leads 30-10 over Hardin at the end of the first quarter. That's a lot of points in a quarter, boys. Ginnenbacher. We won't get to that in this game. Wiskirchen fakes. Back out Niekamp. Now to Ginnenbacher. Ginnenbacher looking for some offense. Now to Wiskirchen. Works against Fessler. Corner. Miles. He'll dribble it back out front, reset. Now leave it to Ginnenbacher in the corner. Drives to the bucket. Corner, Wiskirchen, 3. In and out, no good. Rebound, Bowen, his 4th. 5:25 left third quarter.
Wiskirchen kind of shot through a lot of contact there.
Yeah. Orion Bowen, I should say. To Orr, back to Bowen. Tries a little move, right-handed. Passes in the corner to Fessler. Has the ball there. Needs some help on the dribble. 5 minutes left in the quarter. Fessler trying to drive. Wiskirchen, nice job cutting him off. And a turnover as Miles steps inside the lane. Ball tipped up. Fighting for the ball. Finally, Bowen comes away with his 5th board. He'll work right side. Did a little hop step, and Caden Niekamp was going to take the ball from him and is going to foul him.
It'll be Niekamp's foul. That's his first and the team first of the quarter. It'll be ball out of bounds on the far sideline to Western.
Can't believe Niekamp played that long with only 1 foul. Tate Eichen into the ball game.
He would probably tell you, Jack, it was just because they hadn't noticed.
Yeah. Fessler out front on the dribble to Covington. Gets it to Bowen. Bowen wants to take the step, almost travels. Back out, Fessler. To Bowen. In the corner, Covington. Waits for a cutter. Tries to hit that man, throws it out of bounds. 11 turnovers now, 2 in the second half on Western. And here comes Forbes back into the game. And he'll set Orr down. Orr needs to post up a little deeper and get the ball down there by the basket because he's got the height advantage. 4:15 left third quarter. Panthers have thrown a shutout for a quarter and a half. 6 points in the first quarter, and Western hadn't scored since. Eichen on the dribble, maintains it. Corner, Miles. Left-hand pass to Eichen. Drives to the bucket. A little runner up, won't fall. Rebound comes off the other way to Kendrick. He'll get the ball to Forbes. Corner, Bowen. Back out to Forbes. To Fessler now. Left-hand side, Kendrick. 3:40 left the quarter. Bowen, free throw line, shot up and good. Bowen's got all 8, his first 2 of the second half, and it's a 15-8 PCRE real estate lead for the Panthers. Bowen's got them all. Eichen. One dribble, then throws it away. Turnover number 9. The other way, on the run is Forbes, but he's going to be called for traveling. It'll be the 12th turnover on Western.
He was so open, he got a little excited and just took too many steps to the basket.
If I ever got open like that, I'd do that.
I thought you were going to say you dunk it.
Donuts, John.
Oh, okay.
Only donuts. Oh. Ball taken away. Panthers throw it away. Bowen, larceny, layup, up good. He's got all 10 of his team points. Cuts it to 5. Well, if he gets any teammates in there, they'll get the lead. Eichen. Corner, Walker. Down low, Ginnenbacher. Back out, Miles. Shot up, in and out, no good. And a foul against Walker, I do believe, on the push.
It will be Walker's foul, his team second of the quarter against Camp Point Central. Ball out of bounds, length of the court to go for Western. They trail by 5 now.
Down by 5. And Orion Bowen has them all. Then they throw it out of bounds, the 13th turnover. You can tell they're missing somebody. 30-second timeout on the Adams Fiber timeout by the Panthers. They lead at 15-10, 2:43 left third quarter. Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com. 2:43 left third quarter. Panthers 15 and the Wildcats 10. Wildcats have scored 4 and given up 2 in the quarter. Moose Lodge 420. Check out the Friday meals at the Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield. New specials each week. The food's hot, the drinks are cold at the Moose Lodge 420. Miles gets the ball to Ginnenbacher. They haven't had much time to practice, so they're working on the flow, and the ball goes off Covington out of bounds. It'll remain Panther basketball. Here comes Ippenson into the game. He didn't get close to the scorer's bench, did he?
Also, Wiskirchen into the game.
Wiskirchen and Ippenson in. Sit Eichen down, and who's the other guy that sit down? Miles? Yeah. Niekamp with it. He's played pretty much the whole game. Ginnenbacher. He said, I haven't had time to practice my 3, so I'm not just throwing it up there for the fun of it. Ippenson. To Ginnenbacher, catches, drives to the bucket, tries to create space. Back out Ippenson for the 3, in and out, no good. Rebound fought for, taken off by Ippenson, puts the runner up, and it's good, and he's got 2 points. If I can find him, there he is. 17-10, Western the other way. They've trailed by as much as 9, now by 7, 1:45 left third quarter. I'm keeping up with this pace. Illegal screen by Covington will be a turnover, the 14th.
The dribbler did not bring his defender close enough to him, and Covington said, I'm going to poke that hip out there and get him stopped anyway, and he did get him stopped.
Yep.
But he got the foul to go with it, his first and the team's second.
They call
also a turnover.
They throw a flag on you in football for that even. Ginnenbacher. Right side, Elijah Ginnenbacher, one of the finest young men you're ever going to run across, folks. I'm telling you right now. He's a dandy. With the ball. Looks for a cutter. Clears it off to Ippenson. Left-hand dribble. Now Ginnenbacher spots up for a 3. In and out, no good. Ball is tipped around, and Fessler runs it down. Panthers are 1 for 13 from the arc tonight. I think Wiskirchen might have hit that one.
I believe he did.
Nope, I'm wrong.
Miles hit it.
Miles hit it. Forbes with the dribble. He's got Niekamp on him like a blanket. Now Bowen, fouled by Ginnenbacher.
That'll be Ginnenbacher's first foul, Jack. Yep, his first, team third. Ball out of bounds on the sideline, near sideline to Western. Now.
Walker sits down. Cale Niekamp, the freshman, into the game, along with Bachholt. So a couple of freshmen in there. Ippenson's a sophomore. Wiskirchen, I think, a junior. And Ginnenbacher, a senior. Inbounding the ball is Kendrick. Gets it to Fessler. We've got 50 seconds left in the quarter. 17-10. PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. The Panthers with the lead. Kendrick back out to Fessler. Gets the ball to Orr. Hands it back to Fessler. Spots up, turns down the 3. Left-hand side Forbes. Good move down low. And the hand check will cause a foul on the Panthers.
That foul is going to go against Wiskirk, and that'll be his third and the team fourth of the quarter.
34 seconds left in the quarter. Forbes wants to inbound. Orr's got the big advantage there. He can take the pass and just put it up there. He's 6'5". Down low, Bowen. Works under contact. Roller won't fall. Rebound comes off to Wiskirk. He'll dribble it into the front court as Miles is on the bench. Ippenson open for the three. In and out, no good. Probably quicker than they wanted to shoot that one. Right-hand side, Bowen with 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Kendrick with it. Steps inside, throws it in the corner. Forbes for the three. At the buzzer, gets it to go. And Forbes gets his first three of the night. After three quarters, 17-13. Panthers with the lead. Fourth quarter play-by-play in a minute. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Make sure you include the Damon guys to get it right the first time. Residential and commercial, new builds, or existing. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
Life comes at you pretty fast. When you need a helping hand along the way, the staff at Petefish Skiles & Company Bank are there to assist you with your financial needs. Petefish Skiles & Company is your key to staying one step ahead of the game with mobile and online banking, giving you the power to manage your accounts, schedule payments, and even deposit checks from your smartphone. It's your time. Make the most of it with Petefish Skiles & Company Bank, located in Virginia, Petersburg, Havana, Jacksonville, Beardstown, Winchester, and Murrayville.
Western trails 17-13. They're shooting 40%, 6 of 15, 1 for 4 from the arc, and they got that one right at the end of the quarter, 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Panthers are 6 of 25 from the field, still haven't reached 25%, 1 of 14 from the arc, and they're 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Western with the basketball, Kendrick and Fessler, Bowen, Covington, and Forbes out there. On defense, Panthers have Niekamp, Ginenbacher, I'm wrong. Let's see, Walker's out there. Ippenson, Wiskirk, and Miles. Fessler with it. Gets it to Bowen. Bowen has the ball knocked off of him. Forbes saves the day. Now to Fessler. Backs it back out. Just trailing by 4. Forbes to the basket. Shot up, no good. Rebound Walker after the partially blocked shot. Front court, Ippenson. Panthers quick up in the front court. Ginenbacher gets a chair for a minute, as does, well, not Niekamp. He's playing right now. Ippenson leaves it off to Miles. Down low to the big man in Walker. Walker creates some space. Gives it on the runner to Cruz Miles. He's got another 2. Give him 7, and it's 19-13. Nice little pick. And Walker finds the open man. Under 7 minutes left in regulation. Forbes with the basketball. To Bowen, breaks down low, left-hand layup, no good. Niekamp fouls him, and he'll help him up and then send him to the free throw line.
Niekamp second, team first of the fourth quarter, and Bowen to the free throw line shooting 2. I believe he's 0 for 2 from there.
He's the only man that's been there.
19-13 the score, 6:50 to go in the fourth quarter of play. Camp Point Central with the 6-point lead. His first is up and rolls out no good. It was a little closer than the last couple.
LSSD Trucking, 3D Leasing, 285-2808. Trucking for all you need. See the Dunn boys and their professional staff.
They'll get another try
He's
here.
got 10 of their 13, make it 11 of their 14 now. 19-14, 6:45 left in regulation. 5-point game. Western's hung around because Central has not been hot from the field. 2 practices, you can imagine that. Wiskirk a little too much dribbling there and loses the ball out of bounds. 11th turnover, and here comes Ginenbacher into the game. He'll set Ippenson down. Ippenson said, "It's just a privilege to play for you for a while, Elijah." He's such a good fella. 5-point game. Forbes with it, works to the basket, in a little trouble. Now falls backwards, and a timeout for Western. Adams Fiber timeout. 19-14, Panthers with the lead. Western ball when we come back. Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs. What would we do without grandmas? Thank you, Vicki. I tried to make Mr. Wiskirchen a junior, but he's just a sophomore. 6:21 left in regulation. Western with the basketball. Thank you to Jerseys and all of our sponsors. Forbes strong to the bucket, no good, going to the free throw line, and that's how Western can get back in this one.
That foul is going to be against Wiskirchen. That'll be his fourth and the team's second. Forbes to the free throw line, shooting a couple here. 19-14 the score, 6:15 to go. His first one rattles home. They'll get another.
Forbes now with 4. He made the 3 in that one, and they creep a little closer, John.
He made the 3 to end the third quarter from the corner there.
Wiskirchen sits down with that 4th foul. Miles back in, Cruz Miles.
Forbes will get another here. His second is up and no good. Rebound. Knocked out of bounds off of Western.
Forbes made 1 out of 2. They've made 2 out of 6 on the night. Trail by 4. If you made them all, you'd be tied. How about that? Thank you to Farm and Home Supply, one of our sponsors too. 6:10 left. 19-15. Panthers with the lead. They've scored 2 in the quarter. Ginnenbacher on the dribble, leaves it to Eppenson. Back out to Ginnenbacher. Will work deep in the corner. Now he'll spin back out. Leave it to Walker, top of the key, down low. Finds Niekamp to Miles. Shot up, will fall through. And that was a 3. His second 3 of the night. And he's got 10 points. 22-15. 3 points is a lot in a game like this. 5:35 left. 22-15 on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. First play-by-play for me of the season, so haven't called any yard markers yet with all the football we did. Fessler, corner, Bowen works inside. Little skip move, scoop up and good. 13 for him on the night of his team's 17, 22-17, and a timeout for Western. Oh, Bowen's got a bloody nose, so he'll head to the locker room real quick. See if the trainer would follow him there.
Take a look at that last play on the shot from Bowen. He got it up and good, and then he grabbed his nose right away, so I'm wondering if he kind of felt that happening right away.
I don't know if he hit it on the rim or what happened. I don't see the trainer heading that way. I see his mom going that way. Oh, the trainer starts to head that way.
Wasn't sure if she was needed to start with, I would say.
5:10 left in regulation. 22-17. Panthers with a 5-point lead in the basketball. Bowen's the guy that's got most all their points. In fact, 13 of them. Forbes is the other man. Ginnenbacher leaves the ball off to Ippenson. Works left side. Right elbow. Shot up. Air ball. Rebound comes off the other way to Kendrick, who's had some playing time tonight. Fessler, front court, 4:45 left. You know, if you're Western, you can kind of turn it loose a little bit here. Get yourself right in the game. But then Covington loses it on the turnover, the 15th. Coast to coast, Ippenson up and good. He's got 4, and it's a 24-17 lead, 7-point lead. They've led by as much as 9, 7 right now. Forbes left-hand side, 4:20 left. Covington with it, top of the key, leaves it off to Fessler, who hasn't looked for a shot much tonight. Looks down low to Orr, now back out Forbes, left-hand side Covington for 3, air ball. Rebound weak side Fessler to Forbes, now a 3-pointer up top of the key is no good, and the rebound, Niekamp bounces it off of a man, but they'll say it went off of Niekamp instead with 4:01 left. These two teams will both play again tomorrow night. We'll tell you about that schedule a little later. Porta and Payson will play here pretty quick. Bowen back to the bench. Let's see if they can get him into the game pretty quick. And Western will call the timeout. A 1-minute timeout, 4:01 left, 24-17. It's an Adams Fiber timeout. We're back with more after this. United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card. Western called the timeout to get Mr. Orion Bowen back into the game. He's got 13 of their 17 left with a bloody nose. He's back now. Orion. With the ball's Covington. Bowen breaks to the basket. Nice defense by Genenbacher. Ball tipped out front to Fessler. He'll run it down. His team trails by 7 with 3:53 left. Pace and fans starting to make their way into the gymnasium. Fessler looks for a cutter. Can't find anybody. Now Covington back out to Fessler. Not in a big particular hurry. Down by 7. Left-hand side, Kendrick. Holds the ball high above his head. Gets it to Bowen. Left elbow. Shot up. Won't fall. Niekamp fights for it, and it'll go off of Western as Covington got a hand in there after the missed shot. 3:26 left, 24-17.
I think Covington actually caught the ball as he was jumping out of bounds and carried it with
here,
him.
Here, take this. Take
here,
this
you
with
take
me.
it.
Handoff. That's
Yeah.
how they gave it to me when I was a fullback this year. And he ran a long way a lot of times. Genenbacher, quarterback of the football team, sometimes fullback. Now to Walker. Back out to Ippenson. Good ball movement by the Panthers. Left-hand side, Miles. Works inside, a little runner up, too hard. Rebound, Fessler the other way. Fessler pushes off, gets his ball down low, wants to put it up, can't. Bowen with the three-pointer. It is an air ball, and Miles has it thrown away. Bowen with the steal on the larceny and the layup. He's got 15, and it's 24-19 now, a 5-point game. Niekamp with it. As the ball tipped away, another turnover by the Panthers at 13. Bowen was wide open. They couldn't find him with 2:30 left, down by 5. Right-hand side, Forbes down low. The ball came to the free man in Kendrick, but he was too low, and the turnover, the 16th against Western. They needed to take care of that ball, and James Barnett wants the Adams Network timeout. Reliable, worry-free internet that doesn't buffer, can handle what life throws you. Visit followthefiber.net. When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517. 24-19, the lead for the Panthers. They've got the ball under full court pressure. Genenbacher with it in the backcourt. Tries to throw out of it, gets it to Miles. Front court now. Walker, Caden Niekamp off the window and good. His first 2 of the night. Niekamp goes to the bucket, 26-19, 7-point lead. Good transition basket by the Panthers, and they needed that. Fessler, right-hand side, Bowen. See if Bowen wants to go against Ginenbacher. Fessler, Covington, now Fessler works to the basket. Off the window, no good. Rebound, Walker. He'll hand it off to Miles. Cruz Miles to Ginenbacher. One dribble, back to Miles, back to Ginenbacher on a dangerous pass. Back to Miles, 1:42 left. Corner, Wiskirchen. Cross court, Miles. Down low, Ginenbacher. Post move, up, window, good. Ginenbacher with another 2. He's got 4, and it's a 28-19 game. Ties the biggest lead to the ball game, right, John?
It does.
9. Bowen with it, right-hand side. Tries a dribble, has the ball stripped away by Ginenbacher, and then a foul on Bowen in the frustration.
Will be the first of the quarter against Bowen and the first of the game against Bowen. Not a terrible foul.
No, just frustrated there. I understand. He's really tried really hard today. Niekamp drives to the bucket, fakes, shot up no good, knocked down. He'll go to the free throw line.
Jack, our man in the ear tells us that they actually called that on Kendrick. And this foul is going to be the second on Covington and the team second of the quarter.
I don't know how in the world it couldn't have been Bowen, but okay.
I have no idea. That's just what they did on the board. So
28-19 the score.
Niekamp to the free throw line shooting a couple. He'll make the first. Makes it a 10-point game.
He's got 3. All of them here in the last few minutes.
Makes it an 11-point game as he makes them both.
30-19. Gotta like their defense. Down low with the shot. Up and good by Covington, and they'll call the timeout. Will Western. 1:02 left in the ball game. A 30-21 Panther lead on the Adams Fiber timeout. Back after this.
GSI grain bins are built using the highest strength steel available. This allows you to store more grain to maximize your profitability and efficiency. Buy one now and receive our winter discount program. Mixer Lumber Company, your GSI grain bin dealer.
Sports families, come check out Central Valley Sports, the new facility in town. Located 3 miles south of Winchester at 520 Winchester Glasgow Road. Batting cages, pitching mounds, pitching machines, and more. Open to all ages and skill levels. The facility is available for team rental, individual membership, and family memberships. Be sure to check out the Central Valley Sports Facebook page for more information and stay up to date on individual lessons and camps offered throughout the year.
30-21. Panthers with the lead with 1:02 left. Western just called their last timeout. Got some relatives on the Panther side. The Niekamp boys are brothers. Hamilton and Ippenson should be first cousins, I do believe. Panthers will have the ball full length of the court to go. They've turned it over 13 times in the night. Niekamp will be the inbounds man. Walker and Ginenbacher looking to get open here. Ginenbacher does. Throws the ball to Niekamp. Forgets the ball, then goes back and gets it to Walker. And a pushing foul on Western.
That foul is going to go against Orion Bowen. That'll be his first and the team third of the quarter. That'll be ball out of bounds on the far side.
Tried to make him the guilty party earlier, and he wasn't. Miles with the ball in the backcourt into the double team. They reached out and grabbed him and knocked him down. Then they'll help him up. Will Fessler, good sportsmanship that time by Western.
It's going to go against Kendrick. That'll be his second and the team fourth.
Got to foul one more time, put him at the free throw line. 53.8 seconds left. If you're going to foul the Panthers, you got to foul them hard because most of them are big, strong dudes. Back to Miles, good ball movement. Wiskirchen, now to Ginenbacher. Left-hand side, Niekamp. Back to Ginenbacher. Ginenbacher works across the middle. He'll get fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot two.
That'll be Covington's foul. That'll be his third, team fifth. Ginenbacher to the free throw line, shooting a couple. The Central Panthers lead 30-21 over Western.
Ginenbacher with 4 points on the night.
40.2 seconds to go in the game. His first is up and good.
He and Niekamp both have made their free throws.
Second, also good.
They haven't lost that touch, have they?
No.
32-21. Fessler corner, Bowen puts up the three runner. It won't go. Caden Niekamp with his sixth rebound. He'll be fouled on the play by Forbes.
That'll be Forbes' third foul. Greater than 5 for Western, so we'll walk to the other end and shoot 2. Will Niekamp.
4 points for him. 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Let's see if we can not jinx him there. 30.6 seconds left.
32-21 the score now.
Porter and Payson in the next game.
His first is up and a little long, no good. Jack jinxed him.
Yep, it's my fault. The old broadcaster jinx.
But he'll get another here. His second is up and rattles home.
Niekamp with 5. Biggest lead right now. 33-21. Ball loose on the floor. Cleared off on a nice job by Walker to Ginenbacher. They'll say don't foul, and Ginenbacher will get it across the timeline and dribble it out. And our final score is going to be 33-21. The Panthers will get their first win of the season. Western will drop to 0-2. They'll wait to play on Friday. Camp Point Central will be back in action tomorrow night, I do believe, against Pittsfield at 6:30. We head to the Logan Ag post-game show, final 33-21. Back with more after these.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC. Welcome back on the Logan Agri-Service Incorporated postgame show. Locations in Griggsville and Winchester, Illinois, Knox City, Paris, Monticello, and Wayland, Missouri. 217-833-2375. It was an 8-6 Panther lead after 1, 13-6 after 2, 17-13 after 3, and 33-21 is the final in this one tonight. Panthers were 11 for 32 on the night, shooting just short of 33%. 2 of 15 from the arc, so they didn't shoot real well there, but they were 8 for 10 from the free throw line. Turned the ball over 13 times, 10 points from Cruz Miles on the night, 4 from Luke Eppenson, 2 from Briggs Wiskirchen, 5 points from Caden Niekamp all in the second half, 6 from Elijah Ginenbacher, and 6 from Evan Walker. For the Western Wildcats, 9 of 25 from the field, 1 of 8 from the arc, 2 of 6 from the free throw line. 15 points for Orion Bowen, and Colin Forbes added 4, 2 from Isaac Covington on the night. Final 33-21. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is proud to sponsor the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. One on each side. Orion Bowen on the western side with 15 of his team's 21 points. On the other side, Cruz Miles had 10 on the night along with 6 boards. They'll be our players of the game. We'll take a break, and we'll tell you more as we have Porta and Payson in game number 2. Don't you dare go away. Come out and come back in, and you'll get the second game, too, on Central Illinois Sports.